You're a biologist, right?
Yes.
So you love animals. You must love animals.
For sure.
How do you reconcile the fact that you love animals?
Because it's
But then
something,
you
it's
have
something cruel
animals
in there.
in
Because
an
this is
aquarium
not
here.
animal cruelty.
So this entire controversy started because it was revealed that 3 dolphins died last year here because of lead poisoning.
Yes.
That kind of proves that something is wrong, no?
It was an accident, for sure. Was wrong. Was an accident. Was a tragic moment for the park, obviously. Above all, for the animal care that was together with these animals. What happened was that someone lost a lead bag in the tank, and after that, some of this lead was ingested by the animals. And you know that the lead poisoning is really difficult to treat. Lou, Aulis, and so they ingested also lead. They recovered with the treatments.
In your defense,
I was not.
you were manager now, but you weren't there
No.
when these 3 dolphins happened.
Set them free! No more captivity! Set them free! No more captivity! Set them free! Close it down! 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 Close it down!
But the park got a lot of criticism also, because activists say you hid the death of those 3 dolphins.
No, we don't
Because
say.
you didn't say it.
No, it's wrong. Once you have already informed the Maltese authorities, you don't have to say, if someone is dying in Mater Dei for pneumonia, you have to publish that this person is died because the public wants to know,
Okay.
or not. It's an opinion. I'm not so fond of publishing or pressuring or say everything in the social media. It's part of the society now, but I don't agree so much. So the most important thing to me is not to hiding anything to the Maltese authorities.
Yes, of course. God forbid. If it happens again this year, for example, under your watch, would you tell the public that a dolphin died?
Probably yes. Probably
You
yes.
would, you would tell the public.
I probably yes.
So how do you know if a dolphin is not feeling well?
The first sign, well, it doesn't apply only to dolphins, it applies to all the animals in the wildlife area. With wildlife, we have to be very used to how they behave, because this is the first signs that they will tell us that something is not right. You need to know what is a sign of disease and what not. It's not something that you just can tell, like when your dog is sick, because these animals tend to hide the clinical signs because they are wildlife.
Okay.
So they don't want to be eaten by any predator. So by nature, that's what they do. They hide their signs until it's too late. So that's why you have to do medical exams very often to make sure that everything is fine.
Pietro, so we've just seen the presentation in the dolphinarium. Parts of it look to me like a circus. It's a show.
Which part in particular?
The tricks that you make the dolphins play. Dolphins are playing tricks to get treats, to get fish.
Which
Yes, they're
tricks?
Jumping.
Jumping
They
is natural behavior. So they jump in nature, they jump here in the tank. So
What's not natural is that they do it on the instructions of a human being.
I know that the point they want to convince the people that we are a circus. We are not a circus. We have just a park that is allowing this kind of biological collection, even with the dolphins, and we are showing the dolphin like ambassador of the dolphins that are in the sea. Even without food, they do the same behavior.
To play
but
these
but they are
tricks.
not doing for the food. What I mean is,
So what
they are doing because
for?
they
Just for-
like. Because they are doing because
They like playing tricks for humans.
they like play. They like playing for themselves, between them. They are social, and they like to have a social relation also with the carers, not only for food, for sure. Like if I say We have an emotion at 10:55. And we have to show that in that moment maybe they can do some behavior, but we want to show another behavior, and sometimes we ask them to do this kind. But they can decide also not to show this behavior. If they don't want, we don't want. So this is the lagoon. This is Nino and Cha. Sorry.
They know you.
Yes.
Of course. So they came here because they saw you. That was my question.
Because they are playing. There is a balloon, and they was playing here. This is Raquel and Sonia.
They had their routine. They know that they have to go to the back pools, and from there we put all the people here so we can make a briefing to them.
All our movements, they have to be really, really relaxed. We don't tap and we don't scratch because they don't really like it. And also, just the skin is really sensitive. So even with our nails, we can leave some marks.
Those are fish, right?
Yeah, so
You're feeding that to the dolphin.
So this is called the primary reinforced. We also give the secondary, which is the ice cubes. It's very important that we are
So
variable.
they like the ice cubes as well.
Yeah. Also
So-
for hydrate them. Yeah. So they are eating.
That's how they drink.
So they
kind of.
don't properly drink. They gain all the water from the fish. But just to make sure that they are fully hydrated, also we do the husbandry sessions, and like this we are 100% sure that they are hydrated. Up and down. They move side to side.
Sometimes the trainer rides the dolphin like a jet ski and rides it around the pool.
We are not. We are,
Yes,
we
we
are
saw
not doing
it. Yes, yes.
Where? The foot push, you
this-
mean?
I don't know
We
what
did-
it's
we-
called.
No, it's part of the behavior of
That's-
the animal. They
That's
use
not
the-
natural. Dolphins don't naturally behave like jet skis in the sea.
They have a contact also with the trainer, or animal care in this case. It's not exactly a jump. We don't do like a surf. We don't take the dorsal fin. We don't do this kind of things. They are pushing the foot for sure. This is a part of the behavior for sure.
Okay, so let's speak a little bit about the pool. It's
Okay.
a big pool. It's a
Okay,
deep pool.
3 million liters. Yes.
Yeah, 3
pool.
million liters is a lot, but it's nowhere near what the sea can hold for
Sure.
dolphins. There is at least a degree of injustice that you're showing towards these dolphins by not allowing them to live their lives, to experience life outside a 3 million liter tank.
4 of the 5 are born here. Sol is the only one that is not. So if we are going to release Nino and Cha in the water now, they were not able at all to get in touch with this kind of social groups already made that they will not never accept them.
How do you reconcile the fact that you love animals?
Because it's
But then
something,
you
it's
have
something cruel
animals
in there.
in
Because
an
this is not
aquarium.
animal cruelty, in my
I'm
opinion.
not saying it's
Animal cruelty is to breed parrots in a garage, or to breed CITES animals here in Malta, or doing, for example, there is a problem also for the horses maybe. I think that Maltese people and the guests that are traveling here in Malta, is their right to see this kind of animals. I think it's a part of our commitment to the awareness of this species. Why not?
So, but the fact that I can't see a giraffe here in Malta doesn't give me the right to see a giraffe.
I mean, here in Malta, there are other zoological institutions. You have
Yes.
tigers, you have birds,
Yes.
you have this kind of collection.
But why do they have a right to see them?
The right,
The
the right
right.
of the
Why?
pleasure to see them.
But why should I use these animals for my pleasure?
Because here in Malta, in particular in Malta, you can't find the
Yes,
dolphins
but
to
it's
see,
bad.
and maybe
Yes, but-
the other people can go, or they don't want to go and take a do and whale watching that you can see, or maybe not. And here that you can see and you appreciate this kind of animal, and you can learn part of the physiology, biology, behavior, this kind of things.